Great morning, sunshines. It's Callie Carroll, and it's a special day. So excited for you guys to join. If you're rewatching this later, I encourage you to listen to the whole thing and actively participate. This is really about participation. It's all about you guys and the outcome that you'll have from participation. And if you are new, maybe just write rewatch and new. Well, if you're rewatching, then write new. So I know that. So thank you. Welcome to your miracle morning. We do this Monday through Friday, a miracle morning routine together where we're working on getting from here to there in our lives by actively working towards our mindset and positively transforming ourselves. Good morning, sunshines. Hi, Bubba. You want to say good morning to my friends? As you guys jump on, say good morning, sunshine, or hashtag GMS for me. Like I said, it's going to be about active participation today. You guys got to see my baby real quick. My little turkey. Say good morning, friends. Good morning. Grandma's like, how should we wear his hair today? Like, does he wear the pony? Does he slick it back like he's GQ? We don't know yet. We're not sure. All I know is that he has turkey pants, and it's going to be really cute. So, good morning, Miss Jennifer. How are you? Thank you for joining. Say good morning, sunshine, as you guys join. And then we always start every single day off with a piece of gratitude, which is very interesting given our subject for the day. Mama, you want to go play? Here, but you can't play with the light. You got to go back to Dada. Say bye, friends. I'm thankful for my mommy and my daddy. There you go. Go do it. I know I just don't want him to play with the light. But so you guys share your good morning sunshine, and we always start with our gratitudes, right? Which, like I was saying, it's interesting because that's what we're going to talk about today, and how it really is a day of Thanksgiving, aka it is Thanksgiving today, you guys, and it's all about giving thanks. And it's really interesting because I think maybe 3 weeks ago there was the National or the World Kindness Day, and I was like, really, one day to be kind? Like, that's what we have, right? And it's just something to make people aware of what being kind can be and how that can show up in our life. So today is the one day for giving thanks. But what's incredible about that, you guys, is giving thanks on a daily basis can absolutely 100% change our lives. Right? Good morning, Miss Amanda. How are you? I have no idea if I'm on my own page because I'm not getting any data back today except for like a couple things. So you're welcome if I'm not. But it can absolutely change the scope of your life if you choose to practice it. So here's an interesting story, and I've shared it a couple times. Don't touch that on Thanksgivings before. But you guys, back when I was little, and we would go around, I don't know if you guys do this, and we would give thanks on Thanksgiving, and all of us would like stand in a circle and we'd go around. I would get so nervous. Like, I was so nervous, like, I'm going to do it wrong. Like, what do I even say? What if I say the wrong thing and I'm going to feel ridiculous? And, like, it would be going around the circle and, like, my palms are sweating. And I'm, like literally scared to say what I'm thankful for in front of a group of people because it wasn't a practice that I had made a habit yet. It's something that I had not learned about what the benefits are. So what I want to do today is I want to go through, whoa, sunshine. I want to go through and I want to talk about gratitude and what it is, and really the act of giving thanks, how it changes our brains. We've heard this before, but not all of you guys have gone through that study. So I'm going to share with you again as a reminder, or as new information, how it physically changes us. But while I do that, I want to encourage you guys to actively participate and say the different things where what you're thankful for right now. Will somebody tell me real quick if that's on here, since I can't see anything? Am I in my normal, like on my normal page, or am I in a different page? I have so many groups, you guys, and I go live in different groups, and I'm like, wait, am I in my team page? Am I in my Project Me page? Am I in my Live page? Like, am I on my normal page? Or maybe John can tell me. He might not have his phone though. Okay, so as I'm explaining this to you, I would love for you to go through and say the different things that you're grateful for. And your goal is to have, I'm like literally every single thing that you say is to have at least 20 to 30 things that you're thankful for as you do this. Okay, so it can be one at a time, it can be a list, but just like as you think about it, we did this before, like a streamlined gratitude thought process. What are you thankful for in this moment? All right, so couple different things. No, huh? Couple different things about gratitude. Okay, the first thing is, what is it? You guys, gratitude can be thought of as an action, right? Like you think like, yeah, I'm going to give gratitude right now. And you think of it as you doing something. But gratitude is also an emotion. It's a state of being. And if you start practicing it frequently, you're going to see that you feel a different way when you're in gratitude. Good morning, Patty. Good morning, Stephanie. Good morning, Haley. How are you guys? You feel a different way when you do it. So it's actually indeed an emotion in addition to an action. So when you're practicing gratitude, you want to feel the gratitude. You don't want to just say it. Not like, I'm thankful for Christmas. I'm thankful for my tree. Like, you actually want to breathe that in. I always say that, right? You want to pull that into yourself and really experience your gratitude for that. So as you guys are going through Thanksgiving today, and maybe this is one of the only times you currently practice gratitude, no problem, right? But as you do that this afternoon, or when you're with your family, I want you to think about really expressing your gratitude and feeling it at the same time. It's something that's important to think about and to be in, right? So that's the first thing. What is gratitude? The second thing is, why should we do gratitude not just today? Why should we be giving thanks? And I dare you guys to do this, give thanks today. But why should we be giving thanks every single day? And how can that transform our lives? How does it actually transform our minds? What does it do for us? Because over the last decade, there's been so many studies that have explained the neuroplasticity of our brain, meaning that our minds can literally change, you guys. And the understanding, the new understanding that that's a possibility, that we can grow our mind beyond our teenage years, is teaching us that if we step into a space where we powerfully decide for gratitude instead of looking for negativity, it can change our lives. So the first thing before I go through what it does to like our changes is why does this even matter and how does this happen? So our brains, you guys, are there. It's meant to. I watch these talks, and like there's always like a pause and then the next one, pause, and I go live. So like it's always just, you get the whole cluster. Isn't it awesome? So our brains originally were developed to not find happiness. That's not what our brain's job has been programmed to do genetically, innately. That's not what our minds do. Our minds are meant to find danger that's around us to keep us safe. And if you think about like the nomad days, if you think about when we were like fearful of the items around us, right? Because you had to protect yourself not to get eaten by a bear. I'm talking about like way back when, right? Our brains are actually made to find and seek danger of things that are going to make us uncomfortable so we can run and or fight or flight, right? And protect ourselves. That's what our brains have been constructed to do. So naturally, we tend to be people who seek out danger, who seek out negativity, and who see the bad in situations. Can you see that? Like, it's not your fault that you always see the negativity. That's just genetically what we were built to do. The cool thing, though, is that we have the power to change that by reprogramming our brains, by changing the neuroplasticity of our minds to have gratitude. And that's what giving thanks on a regular basis does. It's the recurrence of giving thanks that starts to literally reprogram your brain. You guys, literally your neurons, your neurological pathways will adapt and change so that now your brain is seeing the good in situations. It's seeing the light in situations. It's seeing the positive moments. And it almost doesn't even recognize that something bad happened. It doesn't recognize that, oh, that person was looking at me this way. Or can you believe that he or she did this? Or like, why would they behave this way, right? Where you're always looking out and you're always finding the negative in things. And it's funny because people will ask me like, Kelly, do you just show up that way? Like, I don't understand how you skip all of those different steps and all of a sudden you just arrive on the positive side. But literally, you guys, I've been training my brain for years and years and years. And P.S., this was just probably 8 years ago when I didn't know how to do gratitude. I didn't understand gratitude. I felt uncomfortable with gratitude. So it's just over this less than a decade that I've been learning this. But now my brain automatically seeks and finds the positive. It just does, right? Because I've been training my reticular activating system, my RAS, to find the positive in things. That's what daily gratitude can do for you. So why would you want to do it, right? What is giving thanks on a regular basis? Not just today. Yes, absolutely today, right? But not just today. What does it do for you? The first thing that it does is it actually changes your physical health. Thank you so much. I love it, Dean. It changes your physical health. Like literally, there have been studies to show that if you're performing regular gratitude, you're going to show up with less aches and pains in your life. Isn't that interesting? Like, if you have a lot of aches and pains, if you have things that are going on physically, it has a proven study of changing that. That's huge to me. It increases your happiness and it decreases your depression. You probably know somebody in your world who has been depressed or is depressed, right? Maybe you've been in that situation before. Maybe you're in that present, like the situation now. And I get that it's difficult and it can be challenging stepping into that and like looking for gratitude when you're in a state of depression. But you guys, literally when you start to work on that on a daily basis, maybe it's writing down one thing that you're happy for every single day. It can change that and adjust it. You know, instead of having to take other actions to have less depression in your life, you could just say gratitude. That could be your prescription. Gratitude every single day increases happiness, decreases depression. All right, the next thing that it does, you guys, is it increases your empathy and it decreases your anger. And you could see this, right? Because when you have gratitude for a situation and something happens, maybe there's a car accident, right? We have snowy Colorado. I saw quite a few car accidents posted. And instead of being so angry with the situation and angry with the other driver and angry this, right? You have empathy with the situation of what occurred. You have gratitude for your safety and your health. You have gratitude for the people who showed up on scene. Whatever that is, you react to the situation differently because your mind is trained. It's not trained to look for the bad. It's trained to seek and find the good to make you feel good. And you guys, you know what it does? Like it literally does that because when you have gratitude and when you're experiencing and expressing this, right, you're actually releasing the serotonin. Is that right? I'm always going to get this wrong. The serotonin and the dopamine that are in your body. So like your feel-good hormones will come out, be released when you experience gratitude. It like literally makes you feel happier. All right. So the next thing is it improves your self-esteem. And this is huge. This is really huge for our little people. If you have a little person in your life and you haven't been really willing to giving thanks every single day, I would encourage you to teach your little people to do that now. Because good morning, happy birthday, Anna. I did not send you a message and I wanted to via text and then I didn't. So I appreciate you and happy birthday. Sorry, I just got so excited there. So it improves your self-esteem. And this is so important for our little guys, you guys, because they're always comparing their social status. They're always looking left and looking right on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, on Snapchat, seeing who's getting the most attention for different things. And they're trying to be someone else because they don't have gratitude for who they are. Right? So expressing and experiencing and feeling gratitude on a daily basis actually improves your self-esteem and it decreases your social comparison. How huge is that for the society that we live in right now? By the way, you guys are so intently listening. I love this. Remember, you're wanting to share things that you're grateful for as we do this. I'll give us a couple minutes at the end to do that as well. So one of the cool things that I listened to when I was doing more like research about this, and I always just do continual research, is the statement of, I will be happy when. Have you guys ever thought that? I'll be happy when I get the promotion. I'll be happy when I lose the 50 pounds. I'll be happy when I find the right mate. I'll be happy when I actually perfect that skill. I'll be happy when I have more money in the bank. But that sucks. That is not a great way to live your life. To wait to be I don't get to enjoy and be happy when. Now that doesn't mean you don't want those things. You guys, all we talk about is going from here to here in our life, right? That's what I talk about on Good Morning Sunshine. I want for you guys to want for those things, but it doesn't mean that you don't get to be happy now. And giving thanks now is what actually helps you see that, release those different feel-good hormones, and it helps you get to that point of the when and then easier. All right. So I feel like I pretty much hit all those bases. Here's what we're going to do, all right? Because I want to show you guys how this actually feels. And when you guys step into Thanksgiving, or maybe it's a different day that you're watching this, when you're giving thanks to other people, what does that feel like? And I want you to feel more empowered than I felt back in the day when I would step around the Thanksgiving circle, like, let me give thanks. So every single person who's still on here, or if you're rewatching later, I want you to go through and I want you to share one thing that you're thankful for right this moment. Any one thing that you're thankful for. And by the way, there is no wrong answer. If you're like, oh man, I have to think of something perfect that's going to be intelligent and it's going to be just right and it's emotional and it doesn't show that I'm greedy or whatever. No, that's not the way gratitude works, right? Gratitude is just literally just thankful for anything that's around you, right? I'm thankful for this puzzle that stands in front of me. Literally, you guys, I'm so thankful and I have so many memories wrapped around that puzzle. I'm thankful for all the people that did the puzzle with me. I'm thankful for that dining room table in my old house where we could have it. I'm thankful thankful for the furry rug that was underneath there, like for so many years that we had. I love that rug. I'm thankful for the chairs that sat around the table. I'm thankful for the different like laughter that we had during while we were doing that. Like this is just coming from one piece. I'm thankful for the 3 pieces that are gone from the puzzle because of the experience that it was. Like how weird is that, right? It can be literally all of those things. There is no wrong answer. So Amanda's killing the game right now. She's thankful for random gifts, right? She's thankful for Cajun turkey breast. So that sounds fantastic, right? Seriously, I'm thankful for being able to empathize more. Absolutely. Cassandra, good morning. Thankful for you joining. What are some other things that you guys are thankful for? And as you guys watch this, whether I think there's going to be a lot of rewatches because people are doing Thanksgiving things right now, and I love it. Happy Thanksgiving. Then I want to make sure that you guys go through and practice, because if you can't do it on here, like, are you really going to do it anywhere else? Because this is just streamlined, easy thankfuls, right? I'm thankful for my dog. Absolutely. How smart and sweet she is. I love it. I love it. I'm thankful. Well, I'm not going to do more. You guys could hear me just go over and over and over again. I'll give you a second. You're writing down something you're thankful for. This is called the waiting game. I'm just so thankful for you guys being thankful. Okay. As you guys are thinking and writing, because this is a delayed, I know I see everything afterwards, share a few different things that you're grateful for while you're on here. How do you practice gratitude after this? Okay, so it's Thanksgiving. Awesome. You're going to go, you're going to give your thanks, and then you're going to step into tomorrow. And just like World Kindness Day, are you kind when it's not World Kindness Day? I sure hope so. Are you giving thanks when it's not Thanksgiving? I absolutely hope so. And I would love to see some people take this on for the next week, for a full week. And there are studies that just people that practice gratitude for a week, you guys, their happiness level increased by 2%, which you're thinking, that doesn't seem like too much, but like 2% just from 1 week of practicing gratitude. But what's crazy, you guys, is a month after, it increased to a 6% increase. And by 6 months after, I think it said it was like 11% increase of happiness by practicing it for 1 week. So how do you do this? Number 1, there's the gratitude journal. Okay, super simple, writing it out when you wake up in the morning or before you go to bed at night. Have a little piece of paper and just write down a few things that you're thankful for. Take 10 to 15 minutes and just let yourself feel all of the things that you're thankful for. Good morning, I'm thankful for you, baby boy. Bob, you see Bob? That could be one thing that you do. Another thing that you could do is just practice mentally thankful gratitudes right when you wake up in the morning. You guys, I practice random acts of thanks, random thoughts of thanks, like throughout the day. Like I will just pause and I will say, I'm so thankful for this moment. I'm thankful for this exact moment. And then I look around me and all the things that I'm thankful for in that specific moment. All right. Next thing that you could do is tell somebody that you're thankful for them. Tell somebody what you appreciate about them. Like today is a great day to do that, right? Share the gratitude because it goes both ways. You're going to feel it on both sides, all right? And final thing is you could actually write a letter to people that you have thanks for in your life. Come here and say bye to my friends. So that gives you some ideas of how to practice gratitude in your world, all right? No. Outside and beyond this. Those aren't for you.
No.
That's a square. Yay, come say hi to my friends. You guys, thankful for joining me. Thank you for joining me on this Giving of Thanks Day. You guys, giving thanks is not meant for just one day. Thanksgiving is meant for all of the days in your life, right? So if you want to take something on, we always have a commitment after our Good Morning Sunshine. I'd like you to commit to gratitude with feeling. Okay, number 1, because you have to actually feel the gratitude. It's got to be an emotion as well as an action. And the second thing would be that I would like you to commit to doing gratitude for 1 week, right? Giving thanks, not just on Thanksgiving. So maybe that's your commitment there. I commit to giving thanks, not just on Thanksgiving, right? Appreciate every single one of you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Love you all. And I really am grateful for all of you guys and your support and your messages and the things that you're doing in your life to go from here to there, because I see you guys making changes and progressing every single day. So happy Turkey Day, you guys. Not Turkey Day. I mean, you can eat turkey today, but like mostly it's Thanksgiving. All right. Thank you so much for joining. Go back and rewatch and do your gratitudes if you just jumped on. Bye, sunshines.